ready to achieve what many think is unachievable. Can he do it?
Well, he did it against Provodnikov, and it was the same situation for him there. Trunks look in similar colors. Of course, you know these fighters. Pacquiao has the white on top of his trunks. Algieri has the white going down the side, since Manny's on the monitors look not as light as they are when you see him in reality. Algieri has his name on the back, and Pacquiao has his name on the front. Manny also has the solid red gloves, red, white, and blue shoes, and Chris has the tassels on his shoes. And just in case that you've been watching fights under a rock someplace and you don't know who Manny Pacquiao is, he's the southpaw to the left of your screen.
And you can see a stark, distinct difference in the two's size.
And very important, because you could see in the slow motion the way it stretched the eye down, which would cause that thing to pop up. Caught him again with a left hook. Manny went after him, but the gloves were up protecting Algieri.
Algieri looks very calm in there to me.
Very calm. I mean, this is a huge stage for him. Fighting on HBO in the United States and TopRank.com worldwide. It's huge.
The one other new thing we mentioned, as we see Manny going to the body here of Algieri with some good shots. This time he incorporated basketball into his life as well, as all those other things that you mentioned, Colonel. There's the first knockdown.
Did he call that a knockdown?
Yes.
Yeah, because his right foot slipped from beneath him, and the replay will show that on that logo. But it's officially scored as a knockdown. There might have been a punch behind it.
All right, we'll take a look at some of the action there now. Pacquiao coming forward. You did see a punch, but as he goes back, his legs definitely slip out from underneath him.
Manny really chasing after this guy. Caught him with a decent right hand that time.
That actually was the better punch.
Rodriguez, a veteran of more than 70 world title fights. Oh, that one right. This is round number 3. Manny Pacquiao on the assault.
I thought it was interesting in his corner when his trainer said to Algieri, we've got 2 more like this. So in other words, he's figuring on 4 rounds of Algieri basically running, boxing, moving, and then beginning to set down on his punches perhaps and take command of the fight. That might be dreaming, but...
Well, his Las Vegas trainer, Tim Lane, knows what he's talking about. He's a former world champion kickboxer. Manny Pacquiao is that current champ. And of course, Algieri is the 140-pound champ.
You know, he's having some luck with that lead right, Algieri.
Yeah, he is. He's caught him, I think, 3 times that I've counted so far with the lead right hand. When he loads that up, that's his power shot. He can knock a guy out with that. Nice body shot by Pacquiao. I mean, I understand their strategy for the fight, but I don't see it unfolding in any other way that Pacquiao is 4 points ahead after 3 rounds.
Well, Manny is certainly, I don't see like tiring or anything like that. Or, in fact, Pacquiao really hasn't unloaded a high number of punches.
Not for him. But, you know, he's been doing a lot of chasing, too. And that, you know, that may be what he's saying about, you know, it's working exactly the way we want. We want him chasing you down and try and tire the older guy out.
Pacquiao's an expert at cutting the ring off and punching from angles.
And now his work rate is coming up a bit and landing more. Body shot. Nothing too heavy. Manny looks almost a little frustrated sometimes, but he's catching him with some decent shots too, Rich.
Well, Manny's coming real good right now. He's cutting the distance. Algieri wants to keep it a distance fight.
Well, that part, if that's what they were talking about in the corner, Algieri is certainly executing it. But he walked into a nice uppercut there. Gets back, protects himself, takes him on the gloves.
Algieri felt that uppercut.
Yes, he did. Good body shot, 3 punches by Manny. Chris goes with that right hand lead, which has been effective for him.
His best punch.
Yeah, he rolls away from that right hand pretty good as he was sliding down the ropes, did Chris Algieri. Couldn't tell if that one really nailed him. The crowd reacts to everything that Manny does, whether the punch lands or doesn't land. And I don't think that one particularly landed. And he has that right hand again.
Of course, Freddie thought that this fight wouldn't go past 3 rounds.
Well, you know, Freddie is...
he backs his guys.
With Rich Murata, Christina Ponch is working with us as well. Our principal's in there, Chris Algieri, with his back to you. That's Manny Pacquiao facing you with the red gloves on.
I'm interested in seeing here, Colonel, if Algieri now tries to pick up his offensive output. Because they talked, remember, after the 2nd round, you got 2 more rounds of this. After the 3rd round, you see what's happening, it's all unfolding. So apparently I would think that by plan, round 5 is when they expect to start picking it up.
Can you remember, Rich, I'm trying to think of seeing Manny missing any shots as he's missing tonight as well.
All right, let's take a look at how the action unfolded, or at least some of it. Pacquiao coming in behind the jab, but he runs right into that straight right hand.
I think at least some judges will be split on that one. Well, is Manny more active but still hasn't landed anything here?
That was a good one.
That was a good shot, is right. And his Manny realized he may have hurt him, and he drops him. And that's kind of the way he rolled over against Vednikov in the 1st round of the last fight.
It was that first shot that got him. All right, let's take a look at it now. There you see that strong left by Pacquiao. That hurt him. You saw his legs do a little dipsy-doodle there, so you could tell that he was hurt. And then he just basically went down from the fusillade of punches, but it was that first straight left that really got him.
That was a pretty good straight left hand. He hurt him again and dropped him. That's a knockdown. This makes it a 10-7 round.
Algieri's claiming that he slipped in the corner again.
And he may have.
That was the first knockdown. Now take a look at the 2nd knockdown coming up. See if you think there's a slip. No, there's a strong right, and then his leg does slip out from underneath him, but there was
look at the position of his legs, Rich.
Right.
This is round 7. Pacquiao's ahead by 8 points. 60-52.
Chris Algieri, so unusual as a fighter in so many ways. One of the ways is the fact that there really haven't been a lot of big-name fighters out of Long Island. It's not exactly, you know, the centerpiece of American boxing.
Jerry Cooney from Long Island?
Yes,
yeah,
Jerry Cooney and Buddy McGirt.
Buddy, yeah, Buddy.
That's about it.
He's had the most success landing that right hand, but been victimized twice by the right foot slipping out on the painted areas and the water in the corners.
Algieri really needs to pump his left jab. Well, there it is. That's what he needs to do more.
You said it. Perfect. We're in round 7. Cotai Arena, Macau. Pacquiao to the left. Algieri with his name on the back. Now to the left. Manny with a nice combination, followed by the right hand. Algieri, master's degree in nutrition.
Yeah, and one thing I like is he's not panicking.
No,
one thing I really hate is when a fighter comes back to his corner and his corner man is all panicked and screaming and yelling and
They're certainly not panicking. To listen to them, you think, you know, he's right in the fight. And that may be, you know, they may feel that they can take him out late. I don't know. It's got to be that feeling because they've given away an awful lot. Glad that you can be with us. Our principals for this World Championship fight. They had a catch weight of 144, but they're both over 147 for tonight's fight anyway. This is for the WBO Welterweight Championship of the World. Not a lot of tying up in this fight at all. Gino hasn't had to be too busy at all, has he?
No, only busy trying to decide whether it's a knockdown or a slip.
And so far, he's been right on the button with those. And he get the left hand through that time.
I think Pacquiao's fighting with a little more intent in this round.
Yeah, he seems
He's looking
to be.
for it, I think, Colonel.
Manny's not picking up that title. Because if, oh! Straight left hand, right down the middle, and Algieri's down for the 4th time of the fight. That's the best knockdown of the fight. It's up to 7 and 8. Is he going to make it? Yeah, he just
barely
gets up.
Wow, that was a tremendous punch, a sensational power-packed, scorching shot by Manny Pacquiao.
Certainly the best punch of the fight. And that's the first real serious knockdown. And there's a ton of time. Algieri's in a heap of trouble here. I think he went down to a knee. They're going to have to score that as a knockdown. So he's down 2 times here. And his eyes are glassy. And here comes Manny again. Remember, there's no 3 knockdown rule, but Gino can stop the fight if Algieri can't defend himself. Manny's on top of it. He wants to knock him out right here. Look at this.
He said the fire's back, and he's throwing like it is.
Yeah, he's trying to take him out. He looked like he's going to stop the fight.
Pacquiao thought the fight was being stopped right there.
I don't know why Gino stopped in the hands of 3. Because he doesn't know how much time is remaining in this round. And Pacquiao was giving him really a wallop. Inside of 10 seconds to go, it looks like he'll survive in this fight. Algieri to this point is getting an old-fashioned whooping, as they say. And Manny on the assault again with solid left, right hand uppercut has Algieri going back. His legs are shot right now.
Pedal sometimes late in a fight. But I'm sure Freddie is reminding him again, go get that knockout, knock this guy out.
Well, in the Margarito fight, Manny did take his foot off the gas. I thought he was going to kill Margarito. Lawrence Cole didn't want to stop the fight. He wanted to let it go to see, give him a chance to knock him out. Margarito as tough as they come, but Algieri very tough too, but he's not standing up to Manny Pacquiao after being down 5 times.
I'll never forget Roach telling Manny Pacquiao in the corner when Manny had Oscar De La Hoya in a bad way. Look, it's your job to knock him out.
Manny's just really overpowering him here. A lot of time in this round, and he's got Algieri soften up enough, I think. Algieri's legs actually look stronger now than they did about a minute ago in this round.
Oh.
Boy, he cracked him again.
He wobbled. He looked like a paper fluttering in the wind.
Chris tries to throw the uppercut, but there's nothing on it again. Right foot slipped out from behind him on the Takati sign. When that happens, it's frustrating beyond belief to a fighter. And he catches him with a powerful left again. Here's the combination, and down goes Chris Algieri for the 6th time in the fight. His eyes are clear, and he should be able to continue. There's the standing 8. Not standing 8, the 8 count. Says he's okay, and his eyes are clear.
That first one was on the back of the head. The second one, though, was the key punch in that combination.
Well, here we go to round 11. Legs seem okay of Chris right now, but when the very early seconds here of the 11th round, he's got no shot to win except by knockout, and it's not going to happen, folks. He's been down 6 times in this fight.
Those 19 world champions, current, past, interim, that he's fought. You just can't underestimate the value of that.
With that kind of experience in big fights. And with the left hand that you see him land is his power shot to the southpaw. He caught him with the right hand that time. Snapped the head of Chris. Left hand got him just above the glove.
Manny Pacquiao is not being merciful in this fight.
That's it. It's all over. Manny Pacquiao has retained his championship of the world in some kind of fashion.
All 3 judges scored for the winner by unanimous decision, and still WBO Welterweight champion of the world, Manny PACMAN Pacquiao.